We would like to invite our chief guest, Dr. Gudapati Ramesh Garu, to share a few words with us.
Respected principal, teachers, dear parents, and my dear young friends, thank you very much for inviting me to spend this time with you. And it's my pleasure and privilege to be here this wonderful evening. First of all, let me congratulate all the kids who have performed so well here today evening. I must say I'm thoroughly impressed and with the kind of performances. And I remember my school days, about how much effort used to go from the teacher's side to help them to put up that kind of performances. I would like to congratulate the teachers also for their hard work and the students for their exceptional talent and efforts to put up a wonderful evening. And I would also congratulate the students here who have been comparing this program. I would say exceptional communication skills. Very nice, very impressed. You know, I came across a study which I was recently I read it. This is a study which is done across different professions and all over the world. People from not just one country, multiple countries. And it included people who are extremely successful. And if we look back at their background and see what is the reason behind their success, 85% of them were successful not because of their academic performances, but it's because of their life skills. Only 15% did exceptionally well because of their academic excellence. 85% is because of the life skills. And I was extremely impressed by the presentation which is given by the principal. You can see showcasing the amount of talent which is there in the school, the kind of emphasis which is going into all the extracurricular activities beyond academics. We have seen children performing exceptionally well in sports, in debates, in Olympiads, and as well as beauty pageants and various other platforms. I would like to congratulate the school and the management for all the efforts they're putting for a holistic and all-round development of the children. I would say there are very few schools who really focus on all these areas. These days, most of the schools are focused on marks, how to get into IIT. I was really surprised. A few days back, I was going on a road. I was driving my car on a Sunday, and then I have seen a huge crowd in one of the schools. On a Sunday, such a big crowd, I was a little inquisitive. Why so many people are there? And I was surprised. You know what this thing is? They told me that there was an entrance exam which is going on. Now, I was trying to find out what entrance exam. I believe for IIT, to enter into IIT, there is an entrance for IIT. And to coach for that IIT entrance, those days there used to be this Ramaya's Institute, so which used to take people after their 10th class. And that is based on some entrance exam. And to coach for that entrance exam, there are kids from 6th and 7th class appearing for an entrance to get into an entrance, to get into coaching, to get into Ramaya's coaching. I was flabbergasted. I don't know, I didn't know. See, basically, what is important in life is the life skills, holistic development, and a school should provide this kind of environment where a kid grows as a whole. And I'm proud to say what I have seen today in the presentation from the principal, I think that is what is required in a school. Thank you very much, and it's really, I would like to congratulate the management. Now, for a lot of us, success in life means good academic performance, marks, a good job, doing well in our profession, and then having a good life. That is what it means, success for a lot of us. But along with all this, there is one important factor which is very important to get all these things, and that's good health. Emphasis on getting a good health is very important, because unless we have that kind of a good health, we cannot achieve what we want to achieve in life. And even if we achieve, we cannot enjoy what we have achieved. So it's very important for us to be healthy. And today I'm proud to be here and to spend some time with all the students and the parents, because the real emphasis, the real foundations, just like how a good education comes, the real foundation for a good health also comes at the school level. These days, as a cardiologist, I see many people falling prey to heart attacks in their 30s, 40s. We're seeing this in the society all through. We've seen patients who are, people who are 30s, 40s, getting affected by diabetes and hypertension, and that's leading to heart attacks and loss of very young lives at a very productive age. Now, all of us think that we should take care of our health, once we grow beyond an age, but that's not true. The foundation for this should be started at the school level. It's what we do at the school, what we teach our kids, how to maintain a healthy lifestyle is what leads to lifestyle diseases at a later age. So it's very important that that the kids take care of their health, and that's what helps them in doing well in academics as well as extracurricular activities, excelling in different areas of the life. Now, when I talk about good health, so what should the young kids do? What is it that is very important for the young kids? First thing is, you should eat well. When you say eat well, when you're hungry, what do? You want an ice cream? You want a pizza? You want a burger? Or you want chips? These are the ones which go very well. Chocolates, these are the ones which go very well with the kids. The kids really love them. That is true. But what is healthy is to have a lot of fruits, a lot of nice vegetables, home-cooked food. This is always much better than the fast food which is readily available for us on Swiggies. So it is important that from the childhood age, as parents, we teach our kids to have a healthy diet. And the second thing which is very important is physical activity. That is one area which we are lacking. Every child should spend at least 1 hour on a physical activity. The physical activity can be anything. They should be able to play some games or sports. They can do cycling. If they like dance, that's a very good form of physical exercise. If nothing is there, at least just walk the dog. That is also a good physical exercise. A good physical exercise which starts at the school age leads to a very good lifestyle in the later years. So it's very important that they exercise. And third thing is, the children should sleep well. You should sleep for at least 7 hours a day, and a good, nice sleep will make your brain sharp. You'll be able to absorb things better, what you hear in the school or what you learn from outside. So you'll be attentive, you'll be healthy. So 6 hours, 7 hours, 7 hours minimum sleep is good for children of your age. And one more important thing is, don't get stressed out. As I told you earlier, the marks we get in the school are not the yardsticks for us to be successful in life. It's not necessary that somebody who gets 99 marks out of 100 is more successful in life than somebody who gets a 70 marks out of 100. As I told you, there are many people who get that 70s and do much better than somebody who gets a 99. So it's important that don't compare yourself with what your friends are getting. But at the same time, you should try and see how you can improve on yourself. If you have been doing certain way, you should put up individual benchmarks so that you perform better than what you have done earlier. We should put our effort and endeavor towards this. If you have all this, these are all the choices we can make when we are in our school. And these choices become habits. And these habits is what will give you a healthy lifestyle and health. So that is very important. That's the message as a doctor, what I would like to give for the young minds who are here. And finally, a word for the parents. Just like how I have spoken now, and I'm sure all the parents would be teaching many of these things to their young kids at home. But for them, the parents are like the heroes. So ultimately, whatever we preach, it is what we follow, our kids will follow. So it's important that whatever we teach our kids, as parents, we also follow that. So no cell phones on the dinner table. Spend good quality time with your children when you're having your dinner. That's very important. And a weekend, instead of a weekend visit to a mall, have a weekend game with your kids. That's very, very useful. And, spend time with them. If they're stressed out, counsel them, make them, listen to good music, yoga, meditation. This is good for people of any age, whether it's kid or parents. This is the message I would like to give as a doctor. And I've spoken in many hospitals and conferences as a part of a medical professional to the other medical professionals. But I'm very satisfied and I feel extremely happy to spend this wonderful evening with all the kids to speak about these things. Once again, I would like to thank the management for inviting me for this wonderful occasion, and all the kids for the beautiful performances. Thoroughly impressed. I believe your Sahiti, yeah, very nice. Thank you.